Scorpio, general reading for the month of May for Scorpio. Right, as always, I do these same way every time. So 3 cards for each of the weeks. The top row is what represents what's crowning you, what's on your mind. The second row here is going to represent an effect, an outcome. The third row is going to be the reason why. So let's have a look. Wow, guys, first week of May, things are really, really good around you, but you're not seeing it. You haven't got clarity. Whenever I see the sun, whether it's right way up or reversed, it always shines light on surrounding cards that may be difficult. So bear this in mind as I'm reading, guys. But yeah, it seems like things are going really well for you, but you're just not seeing it. There's like a haze of fog over you at the moment. The overall effect is putting in some hard work into something. It could be work in general, it could be a relationship, it could be with family, children, anything. You're noticing, you're recognising that you're not feeling your best and you're not seeing clarity, you're not seeing what's actually good in situations. So you're going to be putting a bit of hard work in to rectify this. And the reason why, whenever I see the Knight of Cups reversed, I do see possible jealousy tendencies, but it could also be someone withdrawing an offer of love. It could be you withdrawing an offer of love, and maybe, you know, because obviously it is water, so this could be your sign. It's usually with someone younger as well with the Knight. Either you have withdrawn some sort of an emotional offer to someone, but maybe you know the sun's reversed because it was a good offer to make, but you didn't do it. So maybe you're going to put some effort into doing it. This could also be work related as well. Someone's made an offer, maybe you've refused it, or you're the one that's made an offer and it's been refused. But I'm seeing determination regardless, which is good, Scorpio. Second week, we've got Queen of Pentacles, so we've got an earth sign that could be on your mind: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Also bliss and happiness around the home, nurturing behaviour, working hard so that it can bear fruit. The overall effect of that, someone's being shut out in the cold. Either you shutting an earth sign out or they're shutting you out. Could be lack of cash flow as well. Maybe there's things around the home that you want to do. You've got ideas on how to make it better for yourself, but there's just a lack of cash to do that. See the reason why? I've got the 3 of Pentacles, so you're hard at work at the moment. So if you do turn an offer down from an earth sign here with these 2, if you do turn an offer down, it's because you're focused on work and money. There's a lack of cash, you need to make cash, so you're going to be working hard, is what I'm seeing here. So maybe the emotional side to things just won't sort of take place because you're working hard, more focus on work mode. Wheel of Fortune reversed in the 3rd week. This is what's on your mind, so you're feeling a bit unlucky in the 3rd week. Cycles are sort of not quite over. This cycle here isn't quite over. Maybe cash is not as good as you'd want it to be throughout the first couple of weeks in May, so you're trying your hardest to sort of turn that around. The effect here is the 10 of Wands, so I'm seeing burdens, so you could be exhausting yourself through work. You may be shutting yourself out from loved ones, from people who either partners or people that you're attracted to, but it's all in the name of work. You're trying to make a name for yourself, you're trying to do things right, but you may be neglecting loved ones and people in the process because you're working so hard, and you're carrying so many burdens here because you've got so much to rectify here. Maybe there's bills to pay, you've got deadlines to meet. Seems like your head is buried in the sand, to put it perfectly well. Ace of Swords, I've got getting the truth, new beginnings with truth, victory card as well. So it seems like whatever you're doing, it's actually going to sort of gain a bit of you're cutting through bullshit, really. Maybe people have been on your back saying, you know, you've been working so hard, and maybe you're not seeing the overall sort of working so hard to see so little, and you're just feeling a bit unlucky at the moment, like all your efforts for nothing. That may be what that Ten of Wands is about. You know, you've got all these wands, but you still can't see where you're going. So, yeah, it may be work that's like all for naught. But with the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, it is a victory card. It's cutting through bullshit. So whatever it is that is not working for you in terms of cash flow and work, you're going to be rectifying it, cutting through bullshit, figuring out why and what you can do. What's on your mind in the last week? Again, we have Earth energy here with the Knight of Pentacles. We have a slow moving offer, so cash flow may pick up towards the last week of May. The hard work may bear fruit, but it may be slow moving. The overall effect, we have the World reversed. Something's not quite over. If you are neglecting or turning down an Earth sign in order to focus more on work, you may realise in the last week it's not over, so you're prepared to make a slow move towards them. The reason why is a second chance. Someone wants a second chance. And this is divine, because the angels, and, you know, could be guardian angels, could be guardian spirit guides, guardian spirits, anything like that. Seems like you've got some divinity behind a second chance that you're after, or that someone's wanting from you. Maybe that you sort of have to put somebody on the back burner so you can address a few things with work, and once that picks up and you know, cash starts coming in a bit more nicely again, albeit slowly, you're able to sort of pick up where you left off. So May be a little bit stagnant the first couple of weeks, but towards the last couple of weeks, you know, things start to pay off nicely. So yeah, that's for your general read anyway, guys. Let's take a look at your love read. I'm wondering if it'll sort of coincide with that, especially if you are involved with Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So yeah, let's take a look. Love only, please, for Scorpio for May 2017. 12 card spread, usual Scorpio. Oops, these are a little bit flimsy. For May 2017, Scorpio, week by week. May 2017, for Scorpio, week by week. Scorpio, one more. Let's take a look, guys. See what's crack-a-lacking. So yes, again, we're doing the same sort of spread. Looking at the first week, the second week, third week, and finally the fourth week. Let's have a look at the romance angels so that we can pull a theme for the week. So, first week of May for Scorpio. So, theme of the week for the first week of May for Scorpio. Oh, bloody cards falling. First week of May for Scorpio. That wanted to come out. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Maybe someone a little bit different. Someone who... Oh, dear. Reconciliation for the second week, guys. Not the first time we've seen that card in the last few months. Third week of May. Third week. There we go. Wow. OMG. Scorpio. Seriously. Someone's coming back. I know I've said this before, and it has been brewing. It's almost like we've got a little inkling. However, I do have the codependency card. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. You're overlooking true love because you're hooked on something else. Right then. I'm a little bit nervous about this being a fellow Scorpio, so let's do this. Got two soulmate cards, a reconciliation and a codependency for the outline, the theme of what's going on throughout May for the Scorpios. So keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from usual type and expectations. Let's see how that ties in with the first week. With the Eight of Pentacles again, so you're definitely trying to put some effort and hard work into something. That's what's on your mind. You may be focused on work, if I'm perfectly honest, which would tie in with your general. The overall effect, the Nine of Wands, you're letting your guard down. You're letting your guard down. See why? Page of Cups, offer of love. Possibly age gap relationship, either you're older or they're older. Wow. This is interesting. Maybe a water sign. Another Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio. Or because of the nature of the general read, it also could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The theme for the second week, we have the reconciliation card. Someone from your past is returning to your life, Scorpio. What's on your mind is the Hangman. So you may be stuck in limbo waiting for a reconciliation. That may be what this is all about. You may be waiting for someone to come back and this is what's on your mind. And you never know, boom, they may just turn up. Temperance, we have the card of Sagittarius. So things are being rebalanced. I can't help but notice that there's water here flowing from one cup into another cup of fire. So we could also look at this card as let's take a step back and put out the fire for just a moment. Whenever I see fire, I think feistiness, burning flame. It could be anger, it could be passion, something you're passionate about. Tone it down a little bit is the message there, I think. The reason why we have Six of Swords, you're not moving away from a dramatic situation from the past. It's like someone's coming in. It may not be for the best though, guys. You know, they may sort of come back very, very slowly to sort of try and make amends of a situation. Might not be so much in a romantic way. And this may sort of have you in a bit of stagnancy here, sort of leaving things up in the air. Someone's flame's been put out and it's because they're not moving away from a dramatic situation. Now, this is confusing me because the theme for the third week is soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. See what's on your mind. Seven of Pentacles. Growing something. Allowing something to grow and flourish. Something that's going to be worth it. Wow, Ten of Cups reversed. Someone's delaying a completion stage. This is the outcome of that third week. There's some sort of completion stage that needs to happen with a soulmate. And I'm wondering if you're the one delaying it and putting it off because you're trying to rectify a few things when it comes to career and finances. You're trying to make something grow, make something happen. Financially, you're working hard. I've got the 8 and 7 here, right way up. You're working hard at something. Maybe someone's offered their love to you, and maybe this is you. They've come back, and maybe this is you. You're not able to walk away from this, you know, a dramatic situation. This could be to do with work and finances. So you are delaying a completion stage here, possibly with a soulmate, so that you can get some sort of stability through career and finance here. Let's see why. Ace of Pentacles. Wow, this is tying in so nicely, guys. This is exactly what I'm seeing. It's either you or them. Either way, someone's coming back. I'm not saying that this is a bad thing in the second week. What I'm saying is someone may come back and, you know, yes, this person is your soulmate, but either you're telling them, listen, I've got some issues with work I need to sort out first, so can we put this on hold? Or they're telling you that. And the reason why is you know something's worth it. So you don't want to jeopardise anything by like running in all guns blazing into a relationship that is going to be unstable to start with. And you don't want to upset anyone, you don't want to neglect anyone, so you're just sort of putting this on hold temporarily because you've got some finance and career issues to get out of the way first before you can flip this Ten of Cups around again. Like the 4th week, I had the codependency card. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So I have the Page of Pentacles, Earth energy again. This is definitely age gap. Either water or earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, an age gap. And this is what's on your mind. You're withholding an offer. Or they're withholding the offer from you. Because there's something to do with finances and career. There's so many pentacles here for me not to be able to sort of overlook that. I can't. Someone is very, very work focused as opposed to relationship focused. And I feel like what these romance angel cards up here are sort of saying is, listen, things just aren't stable enough to jump straight in right at the minute, either on your part or theirs. There's confirmation here, okay, that a reconciliation is happening and this person is your soulmate, but at the same time, do not engulf yourself with this person and allow them to take over your life if you are the one that's having to wait, because they have issues that they need to deal with first, or you have issues that you need to deal with first, and they're the ones that are aware of that. So what it's saying is, you know, you have confirmation, yes, this is all going well and this is all going right, but do not put any pressure on anyone, especially if it's an earth sign or another water sign. Do not put pressure on anyone. Let this unfold naturally. Someone obviously needs to work, someone obviously needs to sort some financial issues out, weighing up whether something's worth it or not in order to get a new beginning. You know, which is why this is being delayed. This happily ever after here with this Ten of Cups is being delayed. So, the outcome, we have the Page of Swords. So I've got someone getting a bit spiteful, a bit impatient. I can't help but think that when the page is the right way up, this is withholding information. Holding on to information that may be important. And when it's reversed, it could be releasing information. But it's usually a release of information that you may not like. So I'm just going to forewarn you of that. And it could come from an air sign or an earth sign. See the reason why I've got the Queen of Wands, fire energy reversed. This is someone manipulative. This is someone whose intentions are not brilliant. Someone quite deceptive as to what their motives are. Either these are genuine people or these are energies of what you and whoever you're involved with are going through. Someone's being a bit deceptive and withholding information, which could be vital to whether a relationship gets off the ground or not. And it's almost like once this information is revealed, it's going to cause you to sort of revert back a little bit. Timing is everything, guys. I'm not seeing any further past that. But what I'm seeing here is, listen, keep an open mind about the situation. Because everything happens for a reason. These things and the timing of how this all sort of progresses, and you sort of having to sort of wait until the last week to find out the truth about a certain situation here, which would ultimately sort of make the ultimate decision of sort of whether you welcome this in yet or not, is being decided in the 4th week. And it seems like there's going to be a delay there because of information that is brought to your attention. And I don't think you're going to like it. It's going to cause a bit of anxiety with that Queen of Wands being reversed Scorpio. So, yeah, it could be to do with money, with the page being there. It could be to do with someone's ex with children. That could be the case as well. Could be if you have children with someone, it could be your ex with the children. Someone's coming out with some information you're not going to like in that last week. Could involve someone having an addiction and not being able to get past it. And, you know, maybe these cards here are reversed because you're unsure of whether you want to take on that challenge, knowing that you're working so hard to make things right in your own life. Maybe you just don't have the energy to take on someone else's problems here. So again, it makes sense why this Ten of Cups is sort of being held back a little bit. So that's what I'm picking up for you, Scorpio. Things are really good. You've got clarification here, okay? But someone's got issues that may come to light in the last week, which would explain why you may have had to have waited. I feel like you're willing to wait anyway because you're so focused on work and career and stabilising yourself if things have been unstable, whether it be around the home, financially, or emotionally unstable for you. If you've not been feeling your best, you've got clarification here, guys, okay? But someone's telling you in the last week, listen, this is the truth. This is some, you know, maybe a secret that someone's got keeping from you, or a secret that you're keeping from them. Could be to do with addictions. It could be to do with sexual encounters, anything of that nature. Money, gambling, drinking, drugs. Someone's got a confession to make. You know this person's your soulmate and you're reconciling. But someone's withholding information that is a game changer. And if it's them revealing it to you, you need to decide in that last week, is this worth it? We have the page and we have the ace. Is this worth it? Is this relationship really of value to me that I'm going to take this on? Because I feel like someone maybe it might be a cry for help in that last week. Or this is you that's been hiding something and you have to reveal it in the last week, and someone else has to decide if this is going to be worth it. So yes, there's a lot to sort of deal with this month, Scorpio. Not gonna lie, it's a tricky situation. If you do want to clarify more on it, then please do feel free to email me. I will be happy to book you in for a private reading. My readings usually can resonate for up to 6 months. I don't really sort of go past that, but because obviously things fluctuate, things change, so I don't really like to go any further than 6 months. But if you do want to sort of clarify a bit more on that situation, then yeah, email me. I'll see if I can book you in. But in the meantime, guys, I'm going to wish you all the best, and I'll be back mid-month with you mid-monthly. So take care. Bye-bye for now.